What do you think about the first architectural way to be friendly with natural environment? I think that this method is used to contribute to the environment and also to the indigenous people with the goal of shortening distance and caring for the environment using various tools to achieve. How will be the impact around the world if we can apply the technique of caching? This impact would be positive because with this technique applied all over the wolf chains can be achieved to improve the environment because the materials that are used for the creation of new structures are friendly to the environment. What will be the advantage of a construction built by Casa Red? This will help to avoid the use of materials that affect pollute the environment. This would say certain methods for the elaboration of the construction. This would facilitate various tools for the construction. This allows the joining of ceilings for floor and walls to be faster and more effective. This could facilitate constructors when grouping columns. What is the particularity of the village construct in the river? How are the construct? The peculiarity is that when growing be- between trees and flowers, they use this as materials for the elaboration of the construction, where the flowers are grouped in columns and ceilings, floor and walls are woven for the union of the buildings. Reading is going to change with the pandemic situation. Will you imagine cities in future using the structure of the islands? How it would imagine sustainable cities using natural resources and ancestral knowledge of architecture so that the people who live in these types of cities generate an environmental culture. What is the paradox in Calcutta? The paradox in Calcutta is a completely natural and chemical free wastewater purification process to reuse this type of water. How will change the environment if it is used the method to clean in Calcutta? The environment will change to avoid environmental pollution without the use of chemicals or coal. The Tofino part is particularity that could be replicated anywhere. How are you going to use these structures to help your environment? This structure could be implemented in buildings, post office, banks, churches, and even bars. The forest in Australia suffered great damage about the wildfires, but what happened with Australian Asian forest? The Australian Asian forest survived because of seasonal venerable, which is a personal practice of living small, cool, slow fires. If you were an architecture, which of those techniques could you use? How? It would study the technique, teach it, and then apply it in order to share this knowledge and make the city improve. What is your perception of those amazing places? My perception is places with an spectacular view, excellent, comfortable, and stable water condition. What will be the contribution given by those communities to wolf? The contribution of the communities are very important since they can be applied to cities to achieve evolution in cities to handle with the environment.